Self-Portrait 14 here with an update for my modifications of Wheeljack and Knockout. So after I did the review of this set, I remodded them. So I had to get rid of the mods that I had before so I can do the review, and then I just decided, you know what, let me try something new. So I guess let me start off with Knockout. So here's Knockout. Big thing I did was I really just cleaned up his shins. I thought it was very clowny looking because they were so ridiculously thickened, I guess. So I kind of cleaned that up. If I remember right, I took one of the pieces from here and I moved it up to his thigh. Kind of give him a thicker thighs, make him look a little bigger. I also changed up his chest a bit, as you can see. Just putting these little slopey pieces up here on top. And that, I'm not 100% crazy about that. I might switch that back just because maybe I like the other one a little better. I'm going to give that a look. But here's Knockout. You see from the back. You can see where the tires are and all that. But as for what I can remember, that's pretty much it in terms of what I can remember that I actually went in there and actively redid and changed. So you can see the windshields are still up here on the arms. Yeah, there you have it. There is Knockout. And then Wheeljack. Wheeljack kind of had some bigger differences. I moved the wheels on his shoulders because where they were, he just couldn't move. Like, he got basically this much posability, whereas now I can go almost all the way to the side. You know, just because the wheels are now more in the back, but they're still in the same spot, just flipped around to the back. You can see the shoulders are still big. Yeah, I dig Wheeljack the way he looks now. Actually, I like this. I'm going to leave him like this. So, yeah, I think he's pretty cool. And there's Wheeljack. You can see he still has this little backpack piece over here. I actually didn't even get rid of this. Didn't need to. So I figured, you know, just leave that. And why not? It adds a little more bulk to him, I guess, if you look at it a certain way. And it looks a little cool, I guess. Well, maybe not cool, but interesting. So there is Knockout and Wheeljack. And as a special little bonus, I did a very, very minor adjustment to Stealth Bumblebee. And that little adjustment would be for the little car door wings that I built before. And I don't know how well you can see it because it's all black. But what I did, instead of having them pegged onto these little flaps here on the side of them, I moved them onto the back of the flap. And that way they're kind of alone. They don't have that weird bar-like piece on top of them. So they're just kind of floating there, and I think they look better that way. I also tried to give him a bit of a belt piece here, but I didn't have enough pieces in the set to really get into that and do it and not have to totally change some other aspect of him. So, I mean, I figured it looks good that way, but I mean, you know, these are three guys that really, you know, they gave, in this series, they gave these guys the really thin frames to build them around, and they're not thin characters, which is kind of upsetting, because these are characters that are supposed to be a little more bulky. You know, all these guys are pretty much sports cars and muscle cars and stuff, you know? So they're supposed to have some bulk to them, some heft, some mass, and they didn't give them that, which was upsetting. But I was able to mod them and give them some of that. See, Bumblebee's got a bunch of bulk in the chest now. His torso is pretty darn thick. I don't know how well you can see that, but that is some thickness I gave him. So that's a lot. But yeah, there you have it. This was just a little mini update for Wheeljack, Stealth Bumblebee, and Knockout. If you like them, let me know. If you want some sort of instruction type thing, I guess I can put together a video. Maybe if there's anything specific you don't understand and you'd like to recreate, or you'd like to give me a hint on, some tips, whatever. Go for it. Self-Portrait 14, you know, rate, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff.